Hi everybody, this is StariAri, and I'm here to give a reading to the masculine energies or the divine masculines for the week of December 25th to the 31st. So this is the very last reading for the divine masculines for the year 2017. So today I'm going to be using the Ascension cards by Diane Cooper, and this is how the box looks like. And as you guys could tell, I'm in a different setting today. I'm actually in my living room because it is Christmas Eve and I need to get this done before I go out. What it is that downstairs, it's freezing. It's freezing in my house downstairs, and this is the only location that it's not. So I want to be comfortable when I give a reading. So anyway, let's begin. Hope everybody's doing well. I did do an earlier video regarding the portal that just opened today for the Christ consciousness. And you guys may not be aware of this, but everybody does a lot of energetic work without knowing while they are asleep. So understand that even if this information just got given to you, well, I just gave it to you today, you've actually been doing this for a long time, where you're anchoring in Christ conscious energy onto Gaia for help with the ascension process. And it's everybody doing it, not just the ones who are more aware, who are on the spiritual path. It's actually everybody, because this is a collective consciousness effort, okay? All right, so I got you guys 3 cards for the masculines. And like I've stated before in past videos, that masculine energy does not necessarily mean it has to be in a physical vessel of a man. It could be with the feminine or a woman's vessel, okay? I say this because I, for a very, very long time in my journey, I was in the masculine role. Just recently, I have learned to incorporate my feminine energies into my vessel and try to balance those two. It's hard. It's hard when you've been able to, especially being in the military. I was a leader in the military. I was a sergeant. I was in charge of a lot of people. So I had that role already, where the masculine role of being a leader, especially a military leader. So it took me a very long time and it still is taking me a while to balance the energies within me. All right, the first card you guys got was Fire Dragons, number 7. I don't know if you can see this. Sorry if it's blurry. So, using the Fire Dragons, right? There is oh, hold on. Let me pause this real quick. Okay, sorry about that. I had to pause it because I forgot that I was boiling water. As I explained in the earlier video, I am doing the master cleanse without the salt water wash, or whatever the heck it's called, but I boil the water because I like mine to be warm, so it's like reminds me of a tea that I'm drinking, especially in winter time where it's cold. It's better. Okay, so Fire Dragons. Whenever you receive this card, it's because there's going to be a lot of lower energies that need to be transmuted from within yourself or around you. Okay, so your environment, like your home, or your work, or your car, whatever it is that you are in for a very long period of time needs to be cleansed. So with the Fire Dragons, they are 5th dimensional beings who are here to help us remove all of the stagnant energy, all of the negative energy that we no longer need in our environments or within. And so when you call them in with Archangel Gabriel, Okay, Archangel Gabriel is in charge of these dragons, and all you do is just call him in and say, Archangel Gabriel of love and light, please, I ask for you to bring in the fire dragons of love and light to clear my path towards ascension. Okay, so when you guys are ready for this, when you are ready to transmute all the negativity within yourselves and your life, and of course, the first thing you do is acknowledge it. The second thing you do is work through it, like actually review it and work through it. The motion, the emotion, and everything that comes up with whatever it is that you're working with, okay? It could be working through an emotional event that happened to you as a child. It could be something that is occurring to you right now when it comes to relationships with other people, a certain person, romantic, non-romantic, it doesn't matter. If it's a negative thing that you have noticed, the cycle, it needs to be removed from your frequency, and it's when you are ready, of course. So when you are ready, call in the fire dragons for assistance on this, okay? Another one that you guys got was Serapis Bey. If you guys don't know who this is, he is an ascended master, and he has a school that is in Luxor, which is in Egypt. He is the part of the White Brotherhood of Light. He is one of many who is bringing in the white light flame. So this is a initiation for you guys, okay? When you are ready, the teacher will come, okay? And Serapis Bey is one of those teachers that you have to be ready. Like, you really, really, really have to be set in your convictions. You have to be set in what path you truly, truly want. The path of enlightenment and ascension, or do you still want to just work on it here and there? Okay, so when Serapis Bey comes in, it means that you guys are ready. And this is for the divine masculine. It's like you had a choice to make for years and years and years now, and it's time to choose a side in a way, but it's not like just a side, but it's time to choose to evolve. That's what it is. It's time to choose to evolve. So Serapis Bey comes in, and he will initiate you to the higher wisdoms of the divine, universal truths and knowledge. This process is strenuous because he is very, very he doesn't mess around. He is of love and light, but he will ask you to continue with your focus. Has to be completely on this, okay, guys? It has to be completely on this. Where you made the choice to evolve, therefore you have to do the work, okay? That comes with it, okay? And this will take different forms for different people. It's usually going to be in the form of meditation, in the form of prayer, in the form of learning to contact your own higher self, and to actually acknowledge that there is more to life than just the third dimension of creation, that there's different dimensions of creation, but we are all working together for a higher divinity, which is God Source. Through God Source, through us, God Source understands itself and its creations better, okay? So this is a choice that needs to be made. And when you guys are ready, Serapis Bey will be there waiting. You just call him in to help you out with this. So like I said, he teaches in Luxor, the Great Pyramid over there. And he teaches with Archangel Metatron as well. Archangel Metatron is the Archangel of divine wisdom. He brings in information of sacred geometry to you and any other universal truth. He actually is one of the guardians of the Akashic records, and The Akashic Records is not an exact location, it's actually within all of us. Okay, so your Akashic Records will look differently from other people's Akashic Records because this is where all memory is stored of past lives, of you, your truth, who you truly are and stuff. So, like I said, there's going to be a lot of reviewing, a lot of review to do when you decide to step into your role and into your mission completely. Okay, and like I said, take your time. You don't have to do it right away. I don't want you guys feeling pressured because of this card reading, but it has to be done eventually. But it's like right now it's a perfect time to choose. Right now the energies, the portal of the Christ consciousness has opened and is perfectly supporting these changes within you. If you guys are always seeing 555, guess what that number means? It actually is heralding in a change for you to change. Things are changing, things are ending, things are progressing, okay? So I highly, highly recommend you take note of this and start looking within. Start looking within, see what really resonates, see what really makes sense to you. Because what makes sense to me might not make sense to you, and that's perfectly fine. Because, like I said, we're different. We are sovereign beings, okay, and so our missions are different. But in the grand scheme of things, we have the same mission, which is ascension. Okay, all right. The next card you guys got was Mother Mary's aquamarine mantle. Um, as you all know, Mother Mary was Lord Jesus's mother in that lifetime where Lord Jesus came here on earth to bring in the Christ consciousness, to herald in the new age. So when she was here, she was a protector. She was the one that protected Jesus throughout his lifetime until he grew up, and completed his own mission on his own. She comes in to help you with removing and actually processing everything that you need to process when it comes to internal work. All of the difficulties that comes with it, with remembering things that we don't like to remember about our past lives or our present one. Actually working through it and healing it. That's what her mission here is, to bring in healing energy and the divine feminine for this specific task. So it helps a lot of the masculines balance that divine feminine within themselves. Okay, so you could call her in, and she will be bringing with her the aquamarine mantle that she wears. If you guys ever seen her with a aquamarine blue, light blue mantle that she wears over her hair, she's bringing that with her to you, to wrap you in it, so that you could feel safe, that you could feel protected, and you could feel loved unconditionally, and you're able to do the work, the internal work, without fear. Okay. The number that is on this card is 52, which equals to number 7. So you got like 2 number 7s, and then 1 number 5, which is a 41 that equals 5. So this is these numbers are very important changes. Okay, this is heralding in big changes for you guys, you divine masculines out there. Like I said, you have a choice. You could move forward in your divine path, or you could just wait it out a little. It's perfectly fine, but I'm just saying right now the energy is like actually supporting this, so you can move forward without fear. Okay. I hope this reading helps somebody out there. Again, think of yourself as who you truly are, and this is love and light, unconditional love and light. And I hope that you emanate this every day, on your actions and your words and your thoughts, because honestly, the change begins with us, guys. If we want a change in the world, if we want our world to become a beautiful utopia, a beautiful bringing heaven on earth, the change begins with us. Okay. Again, thank you again for watching. If you guys want to join my group, it's called Starseeds of Love and Light on Facebook. That's where I usually give a lot of free readings throughout the week. And there's a lot of people on there who do advertise their own spiritual businesses. And if you guys are very interested in this or learning more about spirituality or divinity or whatever it is that you want to know, I asked and suggested you join. It's a very open community, respectful community. Um, Another thing, if you guys want a reading, I do have specials right now for a 30-minute reading for $20 and a 60-minute reading for $40 on my website, which is www.StariAri333healings and readings.com. All right, thank you again. Happy holidays, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Mwah. Love you all. Bye.